Actually, every day we experience different situations. With colleagues, with while doing our work, and actually it's quite difficult and at the same time very easy to invest into building a better society, because just every day you need to concentrate on the good. You need to just ignore the negative, ignore the destructive thoughts in yourself. Things like laziness, things like depression, or anger at your colleagues for doing something wrong. These are all minor things, but if you master them, if you just ignore them and concentrate on the good, on being creative, on bringing in new ideas. There's a huge difference between a group of people and a team. A team is a united group of people, and actually what unites people is something good, something inside you. That's the only thing that can unite people on a long term. And being positive, bringing in positive attitude into your group, into your job, into the company you're working, it all helps to move towards towards in the positive direction, towards a more creative atmosphere, and towards a more creative society, more constructive society, more positive society, and humanity in the end. There are quite many issues. Let's start with climate, for instance. You see many climatic issues nowadays. There are storms, tornadoes happening here and there. Some very unusual events. Well, they used to be unusual, now they're becoming more and more usual. The thing is that these issues, they concern a group of people living in some certain region, but they are left to themselves to solve their problems. Nobody cares about them. Although it's the same people like us. We can turn this into a constructive direction just by simply not drawing any borders between people living in that country or this country, affected and not affected, but just by addressing these issues together. How can we help these people living in problematic areas? How can we help ourselves? Because it's us no matter where we live, it's the same people everywhere. There are many others as well, like some countries being wealthy, some countries being poor. I don't see that people living in poor countries, they work less or something. They work equally hard, and still they earn much less money than in the other countries. That's why people from the poor countries, they try to migrate to the wealthier countries and to earn more money for the same amount of work. And why is this happening? Why couldn't people just enjoy their living there by earning enough money for their living, by doing some work that they do? Whatever segregations there exist, they all are not normal. In a normal society, in a human society, there are no borders, no differences, but people live together and peacefully, and they don't distinguish between you and me and him. It's just the one family, one single family in the whole world.